All right, what's going on, everybody? So, on today's episode, I wanted to showcase my MiG-19 farmer. The reason why is because I just did a battle in it, and some shocking things, I think, or at least not shocking, but some really good, I feel, some pretty good gameplay overall with both teams and stuff like that. So, my MiG farmer is a level 13, 1,040 trophies, just so that way everybody can see what my loadout is. Hit points 179. So six laser or beam riding missiles. So obviously this one doesn't have any range, so you can shoot it from across the map, but it does go wherever you're pointing at. So let's say if you're looking at an enemy aircraft, you shoot, and then you move your cursor away. It's the missile's gonna veer off track, and it's not gonna go and hit the target that you're hoping to hit. Sometimes with it's really difficult to use long range with it, just for the fact of the enemy aircraft can be flying any direction. So I mean, it can go left, right, bank anytime, stuff like that, without you being able to control, to get a lock on, like how some of the heat seekers and radar guided missiles are. But speed on mine is 3,355 miles per hour. Blast radius is 25 meters. Rate of fire is 1 second. My cannons, I do have the ability. I think it's stage one ability for the cannons, so I can shoot it a lot longer than without the ability. Max damage is 353 damage per second. Vertical range spread very low. Heat time 5.81 seconds. Infinite ammo, of course. Medium armor piercing. So let's go ahead and jump into the battle that I was talking about, and we'll go through there. All right, so with this one, so I am on Team Bravo. This is the replay, so it doesn't actually show my point, like what I'm actually controlling and stuff like that. I do wish that they had that kind of like the reticle and everything like that within the game or within the replays, but they don't. Um, I can only assume that this F4 is flying up top just to see where all of my squad is heading towards, just so that way they can plan the way that they want to go. A little bit of a dip. All right, so right here I do get locked on, so I let the terrain come and break the line of sight. So I do come up and kill Willy Wonk, is that player. So as I'm flying, I'm constantly glancing up because I do play on PC and the map, of course, on the top right. So it does make it a little bit more convenient for me to be able to keep an eye on the map so I can see where everybody is at, mainly where the enemy aircrafts are coming. So as soon as I start to get a lock, they get a lock on me, I use the terrain so I don't have to use my flares. And there's that laser, the beam riding missiles. Um, So as you saw, as I was trying to get a shot off with my cannons and I shot the beam rider, um, it did go off track. You see how it's trailing where I'm shooting. So it does take some getting used to with the what was it, beam riding missiles. Um, it did take me a while to actually learn how to use them. Obviously, if you're close quarters, then it's much easier to hit your target. But I mean, it happens. So as I came around, because I was expecting that F1 to come around from the other side, but he didn't. But because I knew where he was going, see how I hit the F1 or that other aircraft with the beam riding. Um, but yeah, but with that F1, I thought he was coming around the other side, but he didn't. But I knew that he was still coming my way, so I just utilized that, took him out. But now I am kind of low on health, as you can see my jet smoking. So I know where the repair is at, so I'm gonna go for that instead of just trying to continue on fighting. And I believe at this point I'm down to one missile. Yeah, I have one missile, no flares. This is when I realized, oh crap, I don't have any flares, but I still use my cannons and my missiles. So me and the man of God, I forgot what jet he was on. I think it was the F1. We took each other out. And as you see, the battle right now is 14-12. So it's still a very close battle. Um, so I was thinking that the F4 was going to come back towards me, but he didn't. He banked the other way. But I do see that this other F4 is coming my way. So okay, I can go after him. Now I see this F4 coming. So I go after him, shoot my beam ride as well as my cannons and hit him. So now it's 16-13. Still a close battle. Even though we're 3 kills up, that doesn't matter. See, now they're up, or not, I'm sorry, they're not up, but they're closer, 16-15. It's like, okay. So it's still close. That one aircraft did have a lock on me, but I used the terrain to my benefit. And I don't know why I focused on the F-35 to take him out, but I mean, it is what it is. So now it's 18-17. So I should be respawning. Now it's 19-18. This is the part that I wanted to showcase real quick. So as I'm flying, I know it's 19-19. And it's anybody's battle at this point. I see the F4 is going after the ADV. F4 has way more health than the ADV does. And I know the F4 can take more damage than the ADV. So I'm trying to shoot my beams at him, my missiles at the F4 from an extremely long distance. As you see, the first one hit him. And I shot 3 total. First one hit, and I'm trying to keep lock on him. The second one hit as well. I'm not going to say that I'm an expert marksman with this. No, that was 100% luck. And I just shot and tried to keep my beam where I wanted the missiles at, where I'm hoping that it would hit. And I was fortunate enough that I was able to hit. And then now that I'm looking at the map right now, the F4 was not actually going after the ADV. Little optical illusion. If you look on the top right in the map, the ADV is actually further into enemy territory, or the enemy side, as opposed to where the F4 was at. And I didn't realize that during the game. I just realized it right now as I'm watching the replay on it. So I'm not exactly sure who he was going after. But regardless of the fact, with these missiles, it's like that's why I immediately wanted to jump on and make this replay to post this video, because this is a very, very powerful aircraft, the Farmer. Everybody knows the sound of his cannons when it goes off. Everybody's familiar with the thuds that the cannons make, regardless of if they're on your team or on the enemy team. If you know that you don't have a Farmer on your team and you hear those thuds, you know that that jet is somewhere close by. And that is one to take into consideration and keep an eye on, especially when it's in the hands of a pilot that knows what they're doing. And I was fortunate enough to be able to get the final kill, so that way we did get that win. From 20-19. So when it was 19-19, it was anybody's game. So luckily enough, we were able to get that kill. Or I'm sorry, I was able to get that kill for that final to win the match. And so this is the score. So I had 11 kills, 3 deaths, 2 assists, 1,565. So this was the ADV that I thought was being attacked by the F4. I'm not sure which F4 it was. I want to say it was the Persian, but I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, so this ADV I thought was on our side, but obviously now that I looked at the map and seen where he was actually at, he actually wasn't even in harm's way with the way I thought. So, but either way, it did work out, fortunately, But being able to hit that jet, the F4 from that distance is, I really am dumbfounded by that because, like I said, it was not just to be able to hit him once, but hit him twice with back to back beam riding missiles was extreme luck to me because I'm not used. I'm good at them, but it's like, come on, that's to me that's crazy. That's almost next level. But yeah, so I just wanted to showcase that one because of the abilities that it has. Sorry, chef. The abilities that the beam riding missiles have on it, and just the fact that it is a very capable jet. It's agile. The agility is at 4, speed is at 2. Um, and whenever you get the special ability, the gun cooling, I can't wait to get it to level 2 because I could just basically shoot it all day and not have to worry about it. But yeah, the cannons on it is beautiful. It's a very well done jet in my opinion. Um, but yeah, so I just wanted to showcase that one, and especially because of that final kill, I was shocked that I was able to do it from that distance. I'm still surprised, as you can see, because I keep repeating it because I am. I'm surprised. But yeah, so that's going to be it for this episode. Um, I am starting to do more live streams on a regular basis on Thursdays from 8 to 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. Do the live streams on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. Feel free to watch it on any of those platforms. Um, and then hit the thumbs up if you like this video. Subscribe, turn on your notifications if you don't have them turned on, so that way you can get notified whenever I drop any videos, whether it's short. Notifications in the chat letting you know, hey, I'm going to be having a stream this week or whatever the case is, as well as long form videos that I post. But yeah, so that's going to be it for this one. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.